everyone, and welcome to this long play episode where we are playing in my Sims 4 Forever world. And not just that, we are actually playing in a neighborhood in Brindleton Bay, which I have set up to be very Twilight themed, very autumnal. As you can see right now, we've got the trees in the background. It's raining, it's early in the morning. Everybody's just kind of getting started with their day. It's feeling very Forks, very hoa 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 season. And today I'm really excited to take you guys through a couple of days in the households that I've set up here. If you did not see the main video that I put up not all that long ago, I am playing, or I'm challenging myself to play 100 days between all the households just yet. And oh, look at that, it's just started stopped raining. There we go. Well, that's fun. Let's go ahead and hop out of tab mode. So yes, I am challenging myself to play 100 days between all of the 3 households which I have set up in this neighborhood. So in today's long play, I basically want to play, I'm aiming for 3 days, but maybe we'll see how we go. Maybe we'll play 4. I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to see how we go. And I'm going to stop the timer just here because I actually don't want too much of the day to kind of run away from us just as we're gabbing here. So first, we're going to spend the kind of first, I guess, third to quarter / however long this video is playing with the Cole household. And you guys might actually recognize this venue just here as the Salty Paws Saloon here in town in Brindleton Bay, with a couple of little adjustments. As you can see, the roof is not looking all too nice. Everything's looking very run down and kind of like, you know, a little bit nasty. If we actually come into the building, yeah, it's really not doing very well, actually. However, this is the home and, well, now also home business of Sierra Cole and her son, Jesse Cole, who, well, I mean, Jesse is inspired by Jacob. These guys are werewolves, and this is now Loca's, and, well, it's soon to be Loca's. We've set it up officially as a home business. We did that, can't remember, maybe day 2 of the 100 days. I think we are picking up today on day 5, just for everybody's reference, so you're not like, wait, how far through are we? And what we are going to be doing is eventually transforming this into like a nice little bar area down here, just like how it is before I came in and like molded up the place, you know. And then this upstairs area is going to be their home, and we're going to definitely like spruce it up a little bit, maybe even extend out over kind of this top area, so then the like, you know, outdoor seating area can be a little bit sheltered, and we have a little bit of room to like build these guys a little bit more of a home up here. But hey, I'm getting ahead of myself. As you can see, we only have 39 simoleons because I'd spent the vast majority of our family funds on actually opening, well, setting up Locas as a home business. So today's mission is basically gonna be, let's just make as much money as we can. And if you guys want to know kind of the full backstory for these Sims, again, check out the main video that I made not all that long ago. But basically, rags to riches, plus werewolves, plus, I was about to say home chef hustle, that's not right, plus businesses and hobbies, there we go. Okay, so let's actually get playing on the time just now. And let's see, so Sierra, basically Sierra is mainly going to be the one kind of like spearheading, like running the family business. I feel like Jesse doesn't care for it quite so much, but he's obviously going to be here too. And yes, so Sierra, let's go ahead and see if we can get your needs sorted out. And then I basically just want to have these 2. I definitely want to have Jesse maybe see if we can get him to do a little bit of fishing today. That's a skill that I really do want him to focus on. I know that they struggled a teeny tiny bit to catch anything the last time that I had kind of like set up them down here in this little fishing area, but we'll see. Hopefully he can kind of make a start on that, but otherwise I also would really like them to come and generally do a little bit of foraging or scavenging, I suppose, probably a little bit of both. Now, the slightly frustrating thing is that we're obviously playing in the kind of like town center area. So there actually isn't a ton of room to kind of like really dig in the ground. So I have been having them come up around to this lot over here and really like seeing, you know, if they can't find anything in the dirt over here. So I'm actually going to set them up coming and doing some scavenging together. Wait, judge the decor? Sir, why are you judging the decor? Huh? What is wrong with you? Impeccable taste. Okay, well, that's good. I'm glad that he actually appreciates the you know, terribly decorated house that he's living in right now. But let's go ahead and have you come and do a little bit of scavenging up over here as well. I don't believe that these guys, excuse me, will have anything to sell, really. We have one magnet. Well, we'll sell that, okay. Oh. Well, we have some spoiled food. Let's also go ahead and sell these upgrade parts. And we can't sell the spoiled food. Okay, that's frustrating. I'm gonna see if... Wait, why are you not coming to scavenge? Scavenge ground. Are you actually coming to do it? Okay, good. As I've been finding slightly while playing with this household, and honestly, the werewolves gameplay for the first time in such a long time, there seems to be some kind of, I don't know if it's sort of like simulation lag issues, don't really know what you'd really describe as, but definitely some issues in terms of, kind of having sims, like, or like werewolf sims, not really being able to queue up their werewolf interactions, which is a little bit frustrating for me as I'm trying to kind of focus on sort of one sim at a time and generally just trying to kind of like maximize every day that we have in this 100-day challenge. And yes, so if you've not actually caught the kind of intro video or any of the series so far, don't worry at all, because I'll be doing sort of a little similar introduction to the other two households that we have over here. And yes, one of them is based on Bella and Charlie, and the other on Edward and Carlisle. So get excited for that later on. And I do actually really love this neighborhood. This is going to be the longest time that I've ever really spent hanging out in this part of Brindleton Bay for sure. And again, wait, you guys, what are you doing? You're meant to be scavenging, not playing in the leaves. Oh, Lord. Okay. Let's go ahead and queue this up. Scavenge on the ground. Stop chatting. Stop playing in leaves, please. Scavenge. Right, let's see. Are you actually going to do it now? Maybe. Okay, good. So, right, it looks like then we're going to need to have a bit of a laser focus on these guys as they do it. So, let's go ahead and queue up another scavenging. Here we go. That's kind of cute. Right, okay, that's quite cute. I think that these two, if I'm not wrong... If I actually go ahead and open up their sim profile, they do have a slightly difficult relationship, and I'm kind of not surprised by that, because I feel like, so in the lore that I've written for these sims, these guys kind of descend from quite a notable family in the town, but everything's kind of sort of like faded away, you know, their sort of notoriety's faded, and, you know, they like, Sierra's mission is basically to see if she can raise the family status as the kind of, like, sort of founders of the town back into, you know, the local residents kind of, like, what am I trying to say here? Like, they're basically trying to restore the name of their family. And I feel like Sierra is really kind of keen to do this. Whereas I don't feel like Jessie is quite as interested in doing it, and so I think that that might be causing a bit of the tension between them. So let's go ahead. They're both finding some bones, which is good. Let's see. I'll probably maybe have these two hang out here until about midday, and then I might send Jessie off to do a little bit of fishing, again, if we can. So, right. I should have clarified. My mission with these guys is to make money today, but not just that. So... I would eventually like Locust to be a bar turned kind of like local shop, I guess, where I would really like Sierra to be selling kind of like homemade crafts, you know, maybe some like homemade nectar, maybe some like metal kind of like jewelry. I think that would be quite fun. I'm also considering having Jessie start making sort of furniture and stuff like that through woodworking, and seeing if we can maybe like use that as either furnishings for the bar or, you know, stuff to sell as well. So I think that would be really fun. But to obviously buy the skill items that we need to be able to do that, we need to make a little bit of money. And so my first kind of aim is to actually buy like a selling table for these guys, so that then we can kind of do some selling like on the selling table rather than in the dump, which is our house slash home business currently. So that is my sort of main mission for today, is to see if we can, I mean, maybe not buy all of the skill items that I'd like to get in this day specifically, but you know, like a couple of things, maybe just enough to buy a selling table, so then we're kind of set up enough to really carry on this mission as we keep playing with this household. So that's my goal there. Just wanted to make sure that was all clarified, so then we were on the same page, because I know that like I will sit here and I'll plan out what I want to do like roughly in an episode and like what I'd like to achieve. However, I'm a bit terrible for then sort of forgetting to explain that to you guys as we then actually get into gameplay. So, Jesse's acquired the gardening skill. That's grand. Sierra, you have got 2 fossil rocks. So let's go ahead and extract both of those and see what we can sell. We got 2 fossilized eggs. Okay, great. 140 simoleons. Perfect. Jesse, wait, where did all those bones go? I swear that we picked up some bones. What? Oh, no. That was my bad. I saw the pictures of the bones and I'm like, since when have bones been collectibles in The Sims 4? They have actually not been. These two have just found lots of limestone, which is good. But I'm seeing that Sierra is actually feeling really lucky today. So I'm definitely going to keep having her scavenge today, honestly. And I might go ahead and see if I can't just rotate between foraging and scavenging. To see if that will actually let me queue up some interactions a little bit easier right now. Jesse, how are you doing? You're feeling a little bit hungry, so I think that after this, I'm definitely going to send him home and have him get a little bit of food. As you can see, literally all we have right now in terms of feeding ourselves is this cooler, but Jesse can actually... The cat turf war rages on. Wait, whoa! I've not seen this cat here yet. This one's like a little mommy kitty. Mama kitty. That's actually adorable. Oh no. So, right. If you guys have missed any of the previous kind of play that we've had in this save file, the cats have started a turf war on us. Yes, we have the cat hangout lot trait enabled, and no, I will not disable it because I think it's hilarious that we are werewolves and that the cats... There we go, the cats. They're just starting on us over here. However, their incessant meowing is quite a lot for my ears, but hey, we move. I am very much so a cat person in real life, so again, I think that this is really hilarious. And look, oh no, run inside, little kitties, so that you don't get rained on. Rip. Okay, right, Jesse, you're coming to go ahead and get some food, and then I'm definitely gonna have you come ahead and try some fishing once you've eaten. Okay, Sierra, how are you doing, my love? You are still foraging. We've only found some sage and another fossil rock. Let's go ahead and try scavenging the ground. And I might actually see, so in the werewolf abilities, there's the enhanced smell trait, which I've bought. And I honestly, maybe we could also do a little bit of like pottery. I've actually not played with that skill at all since what am I trying to say? I've actually not played with the pottery skill at all since I got the businesses and hobbies pack. So that could actually be something like quite fun to try and explore. But okay, so we did the enhanced smell. What does that mean? Like, once again, I've not played with the werewolves pack in so long. I'm like, am I meant to be looking for something now that we've smelt here? Like, what? I'm kind of just going to run around and do some more smelling to see if we kind of find anything significant. Again, I don't really know what I'm looking for here. So if anybody kind of has any tips on what I'm meant to be seeing every time that I do that interaction, I would very much so be grateful, because I do remember from the brief amount of time that I played with werewolves back in the day when the pack first released, that there is like some cool collectibles that you can find past just fossil rocks. So I am intrigued to see kind of what we really come across, I suppose. But let's keep foraging. Okay, well, we didn't find anything there. We'll do 1 forage, 1 scavenge. Jesse, how are you getting on? Why are you still just walking home? What are you doing, King? Are you guys seeing how he's moving? He's like walking and then just stopping straight away. Very frustrating. Okay, we'll do 1 more scavenge. And then because we're already coming up on 2 o'clock, so I actually probably then will have Sierra run home, I think. Oh, we're getting a call. Okay. Oh. Okay, see, right, I feel like we've got the inheritance, like, phone call here. So I think that I feel like Sierra, if she were to get this call, which actually, again, considering the lore that I've written for these guys, I do feel like this would actually make sense for these Sims to have, like, a distant family member pass away and maybe have saved up, like, a little bit of money back from when the family was kind of in its prime, I guess. But Sierra, she's a little bit suspicious. She's very self-assured. I feel like she's quite astute. I do feel like she actually would ask under what conditions. So I, like, usually with this one, like, that kind of phone call, I sometimes don't necessarily love to just default to picking which one I know is the right answer. However, I do, again, feel like with the backstory I've written for these guys, that would make sense. So I am actually going to take the cash that we've just got there. And so if I then actually go in and sell everything, that means that we actually now have about 3,000 simoleons, which is super fun. So I am now going to go in and we'd best actually see. Oh, actually, I've just realized that I have not properly, like, zoned this, the building for these guys. So we need to turn this into residential, same with this, and, oh, no, get off the toilet. Same with this, and same with this. Okay, so there we go. That's quite perfect. Eventually, I think that I might kind of wall off the stairs. Maybe, oh no, but then we do have the bathroom kind of back here, so it makes it, like, sense that Sims might come up. But hopefully they wouldn't if this is kind of tagged as residential. So we'll see, but we'll turn off that for now. Let's go into the outdoors tab just here, outdoor activities. And let's find the sales table, I think. I know that there are quite a few in the game now. Yes, okay. Is there a slightly more affordable one? No, it might just be the Salvadoradian one. Okay, so let's go in and let's get... Which color do I think would be fun? I love it. Which color do I think would be fun? My brain instantly goes to, like, the most just beige one. Nah, let's go in with... I quite like the green one, actually. To be honest, we don't have a ton of space to be able to actually use the selling table because I don't want to put it in here because Sims won't be able to get to it. So I'm actually thinking that we might need to do it right here. Let me go ahead and get some cheats enabled. No, here we go. BB dot move objects on. There we go. Okay. So then we should 100% be able to just plop it down there, which is good. And I've been meaning to do this. I'll move the mailbox to right there. Okay. See, if anything, actually what I might eventually do is move the stairs from the inside of the building to the outside so that then we can kind of section off the house from, you know, the bar/shop a little bit better. So, oh, wait, why did I leave build mode? I've not finished yet. Okay, so we've got our sales table. Now let's go into hobbies and skills and let's see. So I think that I'll buy 1 object for each of them. So I'm thinking, I feel like I've done a lot of the Crystal Creations stuff in my other households recently. So I think that with Sierra, I might actually, you know, I might focus on... Why don't I go ahead and I'll get Jessie the woodworking table. That's good. Okay. And then with Sierra, the, like, pottery stuff is actually quite expensive to get the kiln and the wheel. But again, I've not really played around with it, so I think that it could be fun. Otherwise, nectar making. But also, nectar making might actually be a good one to start off with. just because I'm properly thinking aloud here, just because obviously they increase, like bottles of nectar increase in value as they age. So part of me is thinking that I actually, oh, well, the nectar maker is actually a lot more affordable than I thought. So do you know what? I suppose just because we actually went ahead and we got lucky with getting the inheritance thing, I will, just for, you know, actually being able to fully get into gameplay, why don't I just literally spend most of what we just earn on the skill items so that then we can, like, you know, kind of properly get into everything with these guys. So I'll move along the cooler. Let me just make sure that we can fit everything in here. There we go. And a little wheel thing. Okay, perfect. Right, I'm pretty happy with that. So then that leaves us with about 444 simoleons. That's pretty good. Okay. So now then, okay, so Sierra is just finishing up her scavenging. So we'll let her finish that. We'll have you wolf down your cereal. And we actually found an alabaster. Okay, that's good. You can now come home, come and grab a little bit of food, get a little shower in. No, don't smash it. Please just have a little wild shower. There we go. You can get yourself situated, me love. And then Jessie, after you showered, I will actually, I thought I queued you up doing some fishing, but hey. I love it. I love it when Sims are actually just tending to their needs as they need to do. And then you try queuing up one extra little thing for after them to do once they finished. And then they just, you know, quit it. I absolutely love it. The Sims 4 do be Sims 4ing. Okay. Right, Sierra, you're getting some food in. Good. You are then going to be showering. Okay. Feel confident outside at night because you're afraid of the dark. Well, I don't know if I think that you're afraid of the dark, but hey. Once again, the Sims 4 do be Sims 4ing sometimes. So, you are out here doing a little bit of fishing. Hopefully he starts getting a bit luckier with what he's catching. And oh, that's another thing that I actually wanted to do today. So, Finchwick Fair. No, I don't think we'll be doing that today. But Sierra actually has the leader of the pack aspiration, which is one that I've not done in years, honestly, if actually ever. So what I am gonna do is I do want to have Sierra start a club, and it's just gonna be one for her and Jessie at the moment. And it's actually gonna be a werewolf pack that we're gonna kind of use to, again, be part of the story that we're telling in terms of like building back up our kind of family name. So we are just gonna be the Coles. I don't know. I'm sure that there's like something more interesting that we can do with this name. But let's see. I don't think that we really have anything werewolf related. I suppose that we could go with the bear. There we go. And then we'll add in Jessie and we'll go for requirements. And we'll do a cult and you must be a werewolf. There we go. And open invitation. No, it's got to be invite only. Or, let's see, what club activities do we want them to do? So what I do find quite handy, what I love about the club system, literally from Get Together, is having, you know, setting up the kind of like regular activities that the family will be doing as like approved of actions, so that then they will kind of gain club points over time, and then club points can be spent on skill boost perks. So we're definitely going to do this. What else? Hobbies. I want to get woodworking in there. Woodwork, perfect. Okay. And then also, I suppose that we should also do make nectar. Make ranch nectar, perfect. And then one more, we'll do make pottery. If I can find it is the thing. Practice tattooing. Oh, do pottery. No, not do comedy. Do pottery. There we go. Great. So we'll keep that just there for now. I will eventually write a little family description in there, but my brain is not feeling creative enough to do that right now. So then, perfect. So we've already made a little bit of progress on Sierra's aspiration today, which is great. Let's go ahead and hit play, and then hopefully today we'll have gained enough kind of skill points, or no, like club points, to be able to buy a little perk for her, or you know, generally for the club. So we've caught a wellness treat. Well, we'll sell that because we don't really have any. Oh, wait, look at all of... Wait, no, we need to give it, no, okay, so we need to give the treat to, we need to give the treat to Josie. Yes, that's right, no, that's it. We 100% need to give this treat to this cat with his little poorly toes. Maybe we can use this as like a little bit of, you know, trying to break bread with the, you know, the cats that have started the turf war on us. The, you know, the little orange branch, olive branch. Good lord, there we go. Okay. And nice. Okay, he's actually starting to do all right. He's gone ahead and he's already caught a tuna, which is perfect. I actually wonder, can we sell fish? We can. Oh, Lord. Okay, that's good. So everything that Jessie catches, I'm actually going to go ahead and chuck in the sales table so that then we can go ahead and make sure that we have some stock to sell at the table today, because kind of going forward with this household, it would be nice if the you know, if the household could kind of focus on making money via selling through the table or the home business rather than the inventory. So that's the kind of idea that I'm going with right now. But Sierra, it seems, is actually already introduced herself. Oh wait, I might have queued up the wrong thing. Let's go ahead and give Josie the wellness treat. If Josie wants it, unless they're like literally already rejecting. Unless they're like literally already rejecting us. Let's see. Are we gonna do it? They gonna take it? Yeah, okay, that's cute, I'm glad. Okay, right, Sierra, so now that you've started that, let's see, let's go ahead, craft nectar, so we can't do anything, because we need some ingredients, so let's purchase some basic ingredients. Let's literally just spend 100 on... Let's just buy 10 apples to start with, because that is like literally a quarter of the money that we have, you know, just spent that we had left. So let's do that. Oh, I should have bought 12 instead. Oh, well, we can do that in a minute. Oh, with the little red toes. Stop it. Ah! Okay, so Sierra, you're going to be doing that. Jessie, how are you getting on with your fishing? Nice, you've caught a bass. Okay, good. Let me go ahead and also drop that into the sales table. And then, how's your skill going, actually? Level 2, nice. Okay, well, I'm glad that we finally unlocked, you know, or gained enough skill to start being able to catch stuff here. Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna get another one? Question mark? Nice, we got a little, like a little treasure chest. I wonder what's gonna be in there. What is it? Oh, a kitchen upgrade part. Okay, well, again, I'll go ahead and chuck that in the sales table. And I think that I would like to end the night in a little while by doing a little yard sale, seeing if we can kind of top up our cash a little bit more. But I really am super proud of, well, I suppose it really helped that we got the inheritance call just as so then we could get some money. But this really is going to be supercharging how we can then start to make money to really properly like renovate this lot and obviously our home, because right now she's a mess. So I'm pretty happy with that so far. Yes, okay, so Jessie, how are you doing? You're feeling pretty stanky. I might actually have you stop fishing and then come inside and see if you can do a... Let's make you do a little elephant sculpture. Why not? He does already have a little bit of handiness skill because he had to repair like a lot of, well, the bathroom stuff, which broke the second that he, well, more or less the second that they moved in. So, Sierra, right. So you've made your first nectar and, right. Okay. So it's worth 82 altogether. So a fairly decent little like improvement on... you know, improvement on the investment so far. Now, what I do actually want to do, I wonder if we can do this. This might be a little bit cheeky of me, but I'm gonna see if we can make a teeny tiny little basement, like literally a 2x1, 1x1 little basement. No, it's gonna be, have to be literally that, so that then I can take the nectar, put it down in the basement so that then it will age, you know, faster down here. Wait, why is that only saying that we have 1 bottle count in there? Because there should be 4. See, why is it... That's interesting that it's saying 4 left. Maybe like 4 glasses? I actually don't know what that means. But hey, okay. That really has dropped our cash money right back down again. So I think because we're feeling energized, we'll go ahead and we'll craft another nectar. And then, can we actually buy Club Puck just yet? No, not yet. Oh, it's because we've not been in a gathering. I'm literally so silly. What am I like? That's terrible. Okay. So these guys are now just like, you know, working on their skills. Like, we've got the cat here with us as well. Good lord. Okay. So, well, rip Sierra. Okay, let's go ahead and kick this into speed 3 for just a little while these guys kind of, again, improve their skills, make some stuff for us to sell. And then, okay, so Jesse, you've just finished, what was that, like a little sculpture? Wait, hold on, Sierra. You then need to, you're still finishing that. I forget, so in The Sims 3, it's kind of like, making nectar is a bit of like a multi-stage process. So it's kind of like you pick the fruits that you need to sell, or, you know, you pick the fruits that you need to stamp on. You then, like, you know, stamp on the fruit or whatever it is, and then you need to click on the machine again to like pick the precise like nectar making process that you want to do. So like it really is quite in depth, and I always used to forget that it's like you have so many things to click at the same, well, you know, that you have to remember to queue up to click because you can't like queue it up all at the same time. So yes, I forget. I do forget that it's a little bit different in The Sims 4. But hey, okay, so let's see. We've gone ahead and we've stocked the table. Let's go ahead and tend the table. Oh wait, is he holding an invisible umbrella? Okay, we'll go ahead and mark up the prices 25%, and then we'll start a yard sale. What? King, are you okay? So it's like you're holding an invisible umbrella while just like yelling into the void. Okay, King, truly. So perfect. I don't think I fully finished my sentence there. Each day in this challenge for me is going to finish at 6 a.m. So it's not going to be at 12. I wanted to do it kind of like, I don't know, that just made a little bit more sense to me with when I kind of started everything with this challenge. And so we actually do have quite a lot of this day left. So, I mean, obviously a little bit of it will be kind of tending to needs and everything. But these guys aren't really doing all that bad just now. So I'm sort of thinking, let's go ahead and clean the nectar making machine. Jesse, what are you doing? Sir, you're meant to be tending the table. There's literally a yard sale going on right now. Oh, wait, hold on. That's actually really cute. Look at this, with where he's standing to do this. Oh, I actually kind of love that. Look at him. He's like stood there, like trying to sell stuff from behind the counter. That's fun. I mean, that won't last, but that was fun while it lasted, I suppose. Okay, Sierra, right. I would like you to make 1 more apple nectar. Hopefully you'll actually be able to like increase your nectar making skill, maybe, while you do this. Oh, good lord, I forget that this raises really quite slowly. There are certain skills, I feel like the kind of like rate of skill increase is really inconsistent across certain skills. Jesse, I swear, King, stop it. Literally stop it right now. Get back down here, please, and please continue selling. You've not sold a single thing during this yard sale. No. I swear. I swear. Wait, why'd you keep cancelling it? Is it because, oh, it's because of where it's positioned, isn't it? He really does not want to be doing this. Ah! Okay, well, if this doesn't work, we'll try for a little bit longer and see if we can't sell something. What have you just bought? Why have we just lost 10 simoleons? We don't really have 10 simoleons to lose right now. That's a little bit frustrating. What if I try just actually changing the markup? What if I actually just do it at 0%? I don't know if that's actually going to do anything, and I am 100% going to go ahead and start another yard sale, because I do really, really want him to... oh, well, Sierra, you've actually gone ahead and made... Okay, oh, it's because it's the... oh, it's because it's on the club activities. Okay, so Sierra's made a little horse statue. You are not going to be able... You're going to say that you then can't do it. I know. I know what you're like, Jesse. Come and turn the table. Focus. Focus, King. You could stand behind it before. I don't know why he suddenly can't stand behind it. Oh, okay. Well, he really wants to shower, so I'd best let him do that. I am gonna sell the fish through the inventory just because I don't want them to expire. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that fish actually can expire, right? Am I remembering that right? Oh my goodness, Sierra, stop it. Please stop just like spam making little statues. Good Lord. Okay. So we've made our first sort of like 3 bottles of nectar, which is good. Oh, Jesse, you're really not good. Oh no, I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna let you go outside and do whatever you want to do, sir. You're not looking too hot. Okay, though, right, let me go ahead and put everything back in the selling table. And I'll let you just hunt, King. Oh no! Wait, we're almost at full fury. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Wait, where is he? Oh, he's disappeared. Okay, well, I think he's looking for some food. Are the cats literally fighting on us directly? Oh, I kind of don't like watching the cats fight. That made me a little bit sad. But, okay, so... Sierra, I would then actually really like you to go ahead and end the club gathering, because otherwise you are just going to, as if you have been possessed, you're just going to make stuff all night on repeat. So why don't you come downstairs, go ahead and get a little quick meal before you go to bed, and then you can just come ahead and come to sleep. And I will then start fast forwarding, because I would really like Jesse to come home soon. Oh no, his needs are not doing too hot at all, are they? Why did you just get out your cereal but then not eat it? Okay, Queen. Right. These Sims truly are testing my what? He's such a menace. Oh no! Oh no! It's happening! Oh no! He's transforming! Okay, right. Well, I think that he's in a rampage mode. Can I just have you actually eat the steaks that you went and hunted? Because last time they went bad. Oh, I can't. Okay, well, we'll put them in your inventory. You might want them later. I love it. You've just transformed in a puddle of your own pee-pee. That is kind of gross. Okay, right, well, can I have you sleep, or are you too busy? You might actually be too busy. Let's just go ahead and see if I can't have you scavenge anything. It's a little bit frustrating. It would have been nice to have you go to bed, or to be able to go to bed, but I don't know. We'll have you do a little bit more scavenging. It does look like you actually can just like do stuff out here on the deck, unlike with foraging from the Enchanted by Nature pack, but hey, we'll see. We'll see if we actually come up on everything. I love it. We're rampaging and unable to use this right now. I mean, that tracks, I suppose. That does actually, in fact, track. Okay. We only have a couple more hours of this day, and I'm a bit, don't know if I really want to leave him to rampage. No, don't scratch your own bed. Oh, I can't undo that. Okay, well... well, okay, fine. So it looks like you are just going to come down here and just destroy your own bed. Well... on your head be it, sir. On your head be it. Oh wait, are you transforming back now? Or is Unleashing the Beast just doing like werewolfy things where you just destroy like stuff? I don't know, wait, let me read that actually, because I thought that Unleashing the Beast meant like transforming. Okay, so time up for Jesse to bear those fangs and claws, channeling his inner beast. To accomplish this, he can smash or scratch objects around him, or he can try snarling, ferociously intimidating, or viciously howling at other Sims. Okay, well, I guess we can just kind of follow him around for a couple of hours until it's the end of the day, right? See, that's actually quite interesting that we do need to do that, because I don't know about you guys. I am so terrible for, like, actually letting my Sims be little chaos demons that do actually just break stuff on purpose. So, oh my god, wait, is he doing the phone thing again? He's 100% doing the phone thing again. Or he was, at least. Okay, well, hold on. Let's set up a nice little shot of him running at us. Oh, well, okay. He didn't want to run at us. He decided to run away. Okay, that's fine though. Right, look, he's away. Man is away. He's busy. He's busy. He's so busy. Can we go ahead and scratch this shack? No. Okay. I love how there are people out here just selling fish in the middle of the night. That's like so funny. Or I guess 5 a.m. kind of tracks. I feel like that's when, you know, you could start a, you know, that's when you'd probably be getting the catch for the day in, right? Maybe. Me knowing nothing about fishing. But okay, we literally have about about half an hour left. Oh! Well, I sped through it just in time. Jesse went ahead and transformed back into his human self, which again, literally is perfect timing because we are coming up right on 6 a.m. And so, which is where I'm gonna leave. Day one and oh my goodness, it's winter, right? Oh, okay, now I'm in a conundrum. Should I let winter go on for a little bit or should I just reset to the start of fall? I might actually let winter run, maybe at least for a little bit. We'll see. But okay, I'm gonna pause my recording and we're gonna switch household, so BRB. Okay, so we are back. It is now, we've officially kind of turned over the calendar onto the next day. And today is actually very special because it is going to be the first day that we are playing with this brand new, well, one of the new households, obviously, but I've actually not started playing with these guys yet, and these are the Swain households. So if you are actually a Sims 3 Supernatural lover, you'll actually probably recognize the name of this household. Bailey and Chester Swain are a kind of, you know, daughter and son combo, and they are very much so based off of Bella and Charlie, and I thought that this household actually really fit these guys. I went in and I thought that I deleted all of the kind of pet stuff, but I evidently did not do a very good job of it while I was setting up this household on stream the other day. So the very, very, very first thing that I would actually really like to do. Whoa! I did not realize that that's actually so funny. I did 100% not realize. So I got this sim off the gallery and I did not realize that they were actually already at the top of the detective careers. So that is actually something that I'm going to have to pause very quickly and reset right to the beginning because, well, I want to be starting right from the bottom with this sim and not right at the top of the detective level. So let me fix that real quick. Okay, so I don't know if that was particularly the most elegant way to do it, but I just used the demotion tree over and over again until he got reset back to the very first level of the career. And it's a little bit frustrating because I actually really wanted to go and do, you know, like go to the active day of work with him, but today is actually his day off, which is really frustrating. So it looks like we won't really be focusing maybe on Chester all that much today, but we'll see. But anyway, he's feeling a little bit embarrassed anyway, but we're just gonna ignore that. Like that's not even real. That's not even real, King. Don't worry. You've not been demoted. You're fine. But so he's out here. He's hanging out. We also have Bailey Swain. Get out of here. Get out of his door. So for a little bit of a change that I actually did make to this sim here, which, oh Lord, look. This house does definitely need a little bit of a makeover. Whoops. So for what I actually went in and changed with Bailey really briefly as well. So in a live stream where I kind of gave you guys the option of which household we wanted to transition to, I actually said that I was not really the most sure in terms of what I 100% wanted to do with this household. And one of you guys, I believe it was actually Adriana, left the really, really great suggestion that I actually change one of Bailey's traits to be chased by death, so that it's almost like how Bella is in New Moon, I believe, when, you know, she's been a little bit reckless, she's out on the motorcycles and stuff, and I actually thought that that was a hilarious idea, because then you guys also said that, like, you know, if we don't really know what we're doing with this sim, maybe the game will just take care of her for us. So truly, I thought that was hilarious. And don't tell me that is not where they put the TV in this build. That is heinous. Good Lord. Okay. Well, I hate that. And Why is that? Okay, there's a bath upstairs. I was about to be like, why is there a why is there a little box in this bathroom and not a shower? That's so funny. The little kitchen for this build though is very adorable. I like the colors. Like, this house is not perfect, and I kind of actually like that because I am a little bit bad for just kind of, yeah. Bailey, Queen, are you alright? You alright, babe? What are you doing? What are you doing there? Oh, you stuck. You might actually be stuck, mightn't you? Yeah, you're stuck. Okay, well, whoopsie daisy. Let me go ahead and actually let me just go ahead and fix that there for you, babe. What else might we need to move? We probably might actually need to put the bed that way. There we go. And maybe we'll just kind of like squeeze the mirror in like here, and then the little desk bin, which that's actually quite cute. The little paper bin that can go there. Okay, so in theory, everything should now work. I do love this interior design decision of you know, having a pin board as your curtains, but hey. So now let's go ahead, Bailey, let's go ahead and get you set up. Let's have you come and get some breakfast. Maybe we'll actually have you serve some eggs on toast for breakfast. And oh well, thank God she's got good luck today, because if she sets the kitchen on fire, she might actually not make it. So, you know, today's challenge is, will Bailey survive the day? Who knows? And are you literally kidding me right now? Olive Spectre. For those of you that maybe are less familiar with the kind of main bulk of my Sims 4 Forever World gameplay, Olive Spectre must always be the main character. Always and forever. She is everywhere. She's always just jogging. She's always out here jogging, looking for victims, you know. She's crazy. She's crazy. But, right, so Chester, let's actually go ahead and see what skills you probably will need to get for your job. I think that, like, honestly, again, I'm not 100% sure what I would like these Sims to work on. I think it would make, like, I would really like Chester to do a little bit of fishing, I think. And I think that that's something that eventually him and Jesse might be able to bond over in the future. So I might go ahead and, you know, get him out on the water this morning. This, once again, a very grey morning here in town. But I don't mind. Let's go ahead and see if we can take like a nice little screenshot of the town right now. Again, it's looking very grey, but I'm kind of here for it, honestly. What a mood this is. Oh, love it. So I have not filmed a long play in so long, guys. I feel good lord, whoa, where the hell am I? I feel a tiny touch rusty at it, honestly. But I've not even asked you guys how you're doing today. What snacks have you got while we're hanging out today? Honestly, what an honor it is, as always, to be the background noise while you guys are just, you know, going about your lives. I find it so funny. But okay. Chester, you're not feeling very hot. You're, you know, feeling a little bit embarrassed, so you're just gonna go do some fishing. That's a good idea. Bailey, what are you doing, Queen? What I would like Bailey to focus on, actually, oh my goodness, this store icon needs to stop it. It needs to get away. Okay, so it looks like Chester didn't really have much luck in terms of starting to do some fishing. So what I might actually have him do is I might actually have him shop for... where is it? Purchase gifts. Can I actually get like a fishing skill book? Don't know if I'll be able to get it through the phone. I might actually have to have him come upstairs and maybe do, let's see, order. No, excuse me, computer. Hold on. Order. Purchase books. Here we go. Okay, so let's go down to skill books. And then I am definitely going to go ahead and buy him a little fishing book just so that he can, you know, get started. We'll have him read that for a little while, just outside probably, honestly. And then Bailey, I would very much so, my love, like for you to come ahead and start... Oh, actually, I probably should go ahead and have you write some bucket list items, shouldn't I? Why don't we see, I think, let's just have you write 2 goals and let's see what comes up. Because again, being like a chased by death sim, there is the opportunity to do the like perfect goal. But I actually kind of like seeing what the game just sort of spits out at us if you just let it kind of pick from a category and see kind of how accurate it is to the sim that you're playing with. Now, we really haven't given the game much data to work with, considering that this is basically a brand new sim that we're playing with here, but we'll see. I think that I would like to have Bailey come ahead and also practice a little bit of writing afterwards as well. And while these guys are kind of hanging out doing this, I suppose I should give you guys a little bit of an overview of who these Sims are. So again, based on Bella and Charlie / I've taken the names from the Sims 3 equivalents of those Sims from Moonlight Falls, and these guys are the newest residents here in Brindleton Bay, and they both just kind of feel like whoa, straight off the bat, like Bailey wants to become a parent. Wow, okay then. Sure. So these Sims are basically a little bit like new in town. Chester is very much so cautious and a little bit, you know, not too sure what to think about the Sims, about town. You know, it's like the Sullens over here, they kind of are quite, you know, they kind of keep to themselves. You don't really see them out and about during the day. And the Coles over here, they're just, he's seen them like doing some really strong stuff that you're like, that's a little bit like superhuman. Like, you shouldn't be that strong, kind of a vibe. Whereas I feel like Bailey would really be quite fascinated with them a little bit and would really actually want to kind of like, you know, understand them a little bit more. So I suppose that we could actually try going over to Lucas maybe and seeing if we can introduce ourselves to Jessie. I think that's a good idea. Okay, Chester, how are you getting on? I don't want literally the game needs to pack it in with telling me to buy more packs. Good lord. Okay, so Chester, you're doing a little bit of reading. Amateur hour. Whoa, from reading a book at a low skill whoa. Oh, okay. I'm also gonna need to clear out those skills of his. Wait, hold on. Didn't I get the notification saying that the fish were too crafty? Oh, I absolutely did not get that notification. Okay, right, well, once again, my bad. I'm gonna go in and actually get rid of Chester's skills. Hold on 1 second. Okay, and after quite the little bit of fandangling there, I've finally actually been able to just get rid of all of Chester's skills. While I was doing the demotion thing for him a minute ago, I totally forgot that MC Command Center exists. Probably, honestly, should have just used that to do it rather than the cheats, which made him feel really sad. So I have now actually gone ahead and just literally deleted all of his skills, so that then we're starting with like a really nice, you know, kind of fresh canvas of a sim. And Bailey is basically already the same. I don't think that the creator of her sim off the gallery had actually added in any cheats skills. There we go. So now, right, we're back actually into gameplay, which is very exciting. So now we're actually just gonna have Chester do a little bit of reading and you know, start building back up his fishing skill after his, you know, amnesia just there. But who is this down here? Wow, this sim is actually quite cute. Look at her, like, look at her outfit. Yes, Carol, very slay. Okay, so Bailey is still up here just getting some writing done. We're now level 2, so we might actually be able to start writing our own books. I actually just had her practice her, like, you know, practice her writing skills, so I might leave her there for a little bit. And wait, Avi's amusement. Okay, from chasing a bird flock, sure. Enjoying the solitude. Literally, look at Chester right now. He's just out here, like, doing a little bit of reading with the seagulls. This right here is my nightmare. Truly. I despise seagulls with every fiber of my being. They are such menaces. And like, in my city, they are huge. And they always try and attack you. Like, look at that one up there. I mean, I don't think that one's real, or maybe it is. It's very triangular. But oh no. The ones in my city are awful, and it was hilarious because the, I think that the most Scottish thing I've ever seen was seeing a seagull trying to get its head into a can of Tennant's, which is beer. So a seagull literally trying to get itself into a beer can. Truly, truly, that's all I have words for. Why have you just gone ahead and like decided that no, you're actually not gonna fish? Okay, let's. Well, why can't I delete this one? Let's open up the notebook. There we go. We'll get rid of that. Well, it seems like my notification panel is having a bit of a moment, isn't it? That's fun. Okay.
Oh, Quaz.
Sir, I don't know if you're meant to just be able to go down there. That's quite funny. Okay, though. And then, oh, look. Okay, so Chester, good lord. Chester actually has, literally, take a drink every time I accidentally do that. Chester has the fishing aspiration. I remember that I gave him this now. So he wants to catch 5 fish and fish in 3 different locations. So I believe that this is actually the only fishing location in this area of the world, which, oh no, wait, hold on. There's another one over here. I totally missed this one. I was looking for another one the other day and I did not realize that I'd missed that one. Well, that's fun. Okay, so we can get 2 of the 3 out of the way just there. He might have a little bit of difficulty catching anything there now because... What? Mama Kitty, did you literally just come in here to poo in our house when you are not our cat? Wait, hold on. Is this another cat hangout house? It honestly probably is. Hold on. I might actually... Yeah, I'm going to delete that just so that then... we don't need to be fighting turf wars on 2 fronts, truly. Yeah, you can get out. You're not having any of our food. You can leave. You can leave, as Meredith Marks says in The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. I don't want to buy the mudroom kit. I mean, I do, but not yet. Good lord, store. Oh, I'm gonna be starting fights with my game today. That is one thing that I'm truly certain of today. Okay. Hope that this cat figures its way out of the house now that I've deleted the lot tray. Oh, you coming upstairs? Home invasion. Oh my god, there's already one up here. Okay, well. Oh, okay. There was once a time when I was really, really little and we lived in a flat. And I believe that my mum had gone out briefly to like chat to a neighbour and had left the front door open. And I was kind of just like hanging out on my bed. Looked down the side of the bed, found that a little horde of stray kittens had wandered into our house and was like looking at me. That is such a weird random core memory that I don't really remember the outcome of, honestly. But hey, kittens just turned up in my house one day. Right, Bailey, so you have actually gone ahead and finished your writing. Why, do you know what? Why don't we? Let's go ahead. Wait, move in a household from the gallery? What do you mean? A household lives here. What? Visit residence. Well, we'll just go ahead and visit it ourselves. I don't think that we need to move in a household from the gallery when there is literally already one here, so... Let's go ahead and see what we can get up to with the, oh my goodness, with the Cole household. I'm excited. Okay. Okay, so we have arrived here at the Cole residence. Let's go ahead and knock on the door because I feel like, look how confident she is. Good lord. I feel like she, you know, again, she's like really intrigued to learn more about this family because they're like, you know, she's just a little bit intrigued, a little bit interested. So look at the spider up there. Yucky. Okay. What? Oh, Chester came along as well. I didn't realize that. I feel like this is his worst nightmare. He hates people. I feel like he'd come in, use the bog, and then go back out to keep fishing. So that is precisely what I'm gonna have him set up to do. So again, we'll leave him to kind of enjoy the rest of his day off today as we're focusing mainly on Bailey and, you know, getting to know the neighbors. Look at him straight away bringing us up to his bedroom. Jesse, you absolute dog.
So.
Well, okay, well, I mean, you know, Sierra's here as well. But hey, I love it. Sierra's like, excuse me, who are you, woman? So, girl, like, who are you right now? We'll go ahead and do a little bit of gossiping about the neighbors.
Ooh.
Let's go ahead and ask about favorite author. Even though I don't know if Jesse, you know, is much of a reader, but we'll see. Ask about music taste, sure, okay. Discuss latest books. Oh, wait, hold on. We want to definitely discuss enthuse about vampires. Yeah, let's do that because he's obviously a werewolf, so I'm really interested to see what his reaction is going to be to that. Ask for cursed bite. Okay, okay. Get to know as well. Right, let's go ahead and we'll fast forward a little bit. And let's just see. Oh, their relationship is actually doing pretty well. I see. Okay. Right. So we're chatting with Sierra as well, though we don't really know. We haven't really got to know her quite as much, which makes sense. I am really quite obsessed with the fact that Sierra has not left us alone this entire time. She's like, my son brings a girl that like we don't know into our house, which is crumbling. And she's just here to like talk to us about vampires. This is very suspicious. But then we'll go ahead and ask him to cloud gaze. I feel like he'd like that. Okay, so yes, he loves the outdoors, and then we will go and, you know, go and do a little bit of cloud gazing. So that's fun. Okay, I'm glad that Bailey started to make like a little bit of a friend here in the neighborhood. Okay, and it's the kind of thing where I'm like, should the Sims know that like, I don't know. I wish that it wasn't so overtly obvious straight away that they were werewolves. Like, I wish that there could have been, like, a bit of a discovery process to be like, oh, wait, what? You're a vampire? You go, awoo. That's crazy, you know? Okay, right. So Chester's out here. He's catching some bass. We're out here doing some cloud gazing. I mean, it seems to be a bit more of just, like, a general amorphous mass of cloud than any particular cloud spotting, but hey, you know, we can give it a go. Oh, he definitely loves the outdoors. Okay, that's fun that he got that little personality change. I agree. Right, okay, so I can't believe that she got the bucket list to want to become a parent. That's so funny. Just straight out the gate, she's like, must make baby. But so she also wants to write 2 books and write for 1 hour while inspired, so we can work on that. Chester, how are you getting on over here? If I get told to buy that kit one more time, good lord. Right, that should be your 3rd wait, what day is it? Oh, it's a new skill day. Well, that's good. Have they both actually done that? I think they would have done, right? Yes, I did not realize that. Okay, well done. Chester is out here. He's caught 3 out of the 5 fish that he needs, and he's fished at 2 out of the 3 locations. So maybe a little bit later on tonight, maybe we could actually... Actually, do you know what? I don't really have any... I actually think that is something that I am going to do. In a minute, I am going to... Once Chester has finished catching all the fish... Well, catching as many fish as he can here. I think that because they're both getting a little bit hungry, it's already 6 p.m. I think that... Oh, well, he's just caught a catnip. So let's go ahead and cancel that. And we'll leave them to cloud gaze for a little minute more, and then what I'm actually going to do is head out now to I'm going to head out to Edit Town, and I might actually add in like a proper official like restaurant lot for these guys to eat their dinner at. I think that would be cute and nice to also just get out of the neighborhood for a little bit, you know, get some dinner, and also have a chance for Chester to go to like a 3rd little fishing location. So give me 1 minute. I feel like our playing in this household today has been very bitty, but I don't know, I think that going out for a little bit of dinner would be cute. So give me 2 minutes and I'll be back. Okay, and we are finally here. But let me just get like a cute little shot of us hanging out outside the restaurant here. Doesn't this look adorable? Literally, the builder of this lot did such a good job, because like, just look how perfectly it really fits into the rest of this neighborhood just here. Like with the truck outside and the little like bin lane. Oh, I'm obsessed. I am so obsessed. So I think that these guys are both feeling pretty hungry, and like literally look how cozy and like just, you know, hometown kind of like diner vibes this is. This is perfect, I think. Okay, let's go in and let's see if we can request a table. I think that usually you can actually like select specific tables to request, so don't know why we can't do it with the booth tables here, but hey, we'll see which one we get. And I'm excited. I usually have like, I honestly kind of usually forget about restaurant gameplay, but it actually is such like a nice little way to break up, you know, kind of just hanging out on your home lot. And I think that it's going to be cute for these guys to kind of bond this way, I guess. I mean, was it really necessary to come and view you the salt and pepper shaker on your table? Sure, Bella can like jazz music. Okay. But right, it looks like we are actually going to be sitting here and like literally the vibe. The vibe, are you kidding me? Wait, what? Can you please both sit down? Wait, Chester cannot sit at a table that is not his? What do you mean? But they're eating together. They're in the same group. Oh. Is it because, do I need to put these two in a group? Is that what is happening right now? Honestly, what? Okay, right, let's go ahead. Let's give up the table. And then I will actually make a group for these two, I think. So if I then go to here, actions. Yeah, okay, right. What is happening? What is happening? Right, we're gonna give up the table, we're gonna start a group, and then we are gonna get a table together, and then we are gonna sit down, and we are gonna have a nice meal. Okay, right, that is the last thing that I do in this episode, and that shall be it. Okay, we are officially in a group, we are gonna request the very same table, and we're gonna have a nice meal. We're gonna sit down and have a nice meal. Here was me, like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna, like, you know, rotate between all the households, and it's gonna be great, and I'm gonna be able to, like, fit it all into how much time I had to film today, and then, well, we'll see. Sometimes the Sims 4 do be Sims 4ing, and it looks like today is honestly one of those days. So, are we actually gonna get to sit down at our table? Okay, good, right. No. Bailey, good lord, use the right name for the Sims, please. Bailey, you were sat, and then you stood. What? Damn, those two, having a great time. Please sit down. Please sit and chat here. Better. Oh, can they not sit down? Does it not work? Okay. Right, well, this table might not function all that well. We'll see. Right, can I actually get Bailey to sit here? Can I get her to scoot over? Yes, perfect. Right, Chester, you come and sit. Sit there, please. Please come and sit. Okay, right, finally. Right, now, nobody move. Nobody move at all. Right, Chester, you go ahead. No, wait. Whoa, you come ahead. Order for the table. Not me, just out here getting so stressed while trying to just make my Sims have a good time. Okay, so Chester is gonna have pitch black coffee because I feel like that's precisely what he would have. What would Bailey have? I think that she would have these, like, the wines seem a little bit like fancy for her. I reckon that she would have a tang and zing, that kind of stuff. Oh no, actually, I think that she's boring enough that she would have a water. Is that really brutal? I mean, maybe, honestly. And then we're just gonna skip straight to the main course because these guys, they're not fancy, you know? I feel like, do they have a burger? They must have a burger, surely. Okay, well, I made the mistake. They do not, in fact, have a burger on the menu for this restaurant because that is what Belle would get. Didn't she get, like, the garden burger? Okay. I reckon that Chester would be a simple man and he would just have a fish dinner. And I reckon that Bailey, that she would have fish and chips with the French fries. There we go. Okay. See, a nice, like, affordable meal, 41 simoleons. Let's press play. Let's press play and, you know, get this dinner going because it's already 9 p.m. Okay, so we need to wait to place our order with the staff. Okay, so here we go. Right, who else do we actually have in here right now? We have, okay, I don't think I actually know any of these Sims. This Sim with, like, the makeup, so slay. Yeah, I actually don't think that I do know any of these Sims, and oh no, this is not a good sign, seeing how many, like, dropped plates I'm assuming these are all over the gaff. Okay, well, we'll see. Maybe eventually, once, you know, the Coles have made up their wealth again, we could have them buy this place out and, you know, restore it to a bit more of a functioning establishment, maybe. We'll see. But why don't we have these two, you know, just kind of chat for a little bit. Let's go ahead and why? That's really weird. Okay, well, the social menus seem to be a little bit confused for these Sims. Okay, no, there we go. It's fixed again. That was very strange. Let's go ahead and tell an engaging story. We'll have these two, you know, kind of, you know, get their relationship up a little bit. Maybe then small talk, Shenu skill day spirit. There we go. Okay, we'll do that. Did it work? Yeah, they did. Okay, good. They got their food. See, this is quite wholesome, isn't it? Now that it's working, this is quite wholesome. There we go. Okay, right. Eat your dinner. I love how I just realized how I had Chester get a pitch black coffee to have with fish. A little bit heinous, honestly. Oh, and they're so in sync, drinking at the same time. Okay, well, that's adorable. Right, sentiment gained. Oh, it looks like they, you know, they actually quite enjoy hanging out together. Oh, is that very confident? Is that what I just heard? Very focused. Ah, from the pitch black. Oh, and it's tea, not coffee. So, oh my goodness, we've not even finished our meal. For some reason, I got confused in my head. I did know that the pitch black was actually tea rather than, my mistake there. Oh well. See, I tried to do something for the plot and it just does not work. I mean, this place is kind of popping, but you know, once again, the Sims 4 do be Sims 4ing. Sims just standing in trash, she's just out here. This Sim over here, who are you? Stevie Sutton. You're just out having a grand old time by yourself, aren't you, Queen? Love it. Literally love it. Okay. Oh, see, and again, more just dirty plates out here on the table. Okay, well, I mean, at least now we actually have food in front of us, I suppose. But let's go ahead and fast forward a tiny little bit. What? Oh, no, what's happening now? That's not real. We didn't get that achievement. Oh, my game is not very happy with me today. I do not think. Oh, no. Okay. Well, I mean, Chester's getting really quite tired and he does have work tomorrow. So let's actually go ahead and I think... Wait, hold on. Isn't there the pie? Isn't there like a pie that we're meant to get? Nah, do you know what? We're just going to end the meal and pay, I think. And then I think that I'll actually, after we've paid, I think that I'll send Bailey home. And I think that then... Oh, babe, I think that you might be stuck. Are you going to be able to get through? No, you're stuck. Okay. I'll teleport you there, babe. Let me send you home. And then Chester... Oh, I wish that was a bar. I hella would have had him, like, order a drink. But Chester, I would actually really like you to see if I can't have you catch one more fish before you get too tired. And examine the water thoughtfully. You're definitely not... Oh, wait. No, maybe you have that because you're super focused. So let's go ahead and have you do that, actually. Wait. What is happening here? Why is this fishing spot glowing? Since when has this been a thing in The Sims 4? I'm very confused by this, actually. What on earth? Am I about to learn something new about the game? Okay, so we're examining. We're examining thoughtfully. Okay. Right. Let's see what happens. It's 1 a.m. Come on. Come on, Chester. Okay. Chester sees unrecognizable shapes moving beneath the surface of the water. It looks like an excellent spot for a fisherman of Chester's caliber. Okay, well, I mean, he doesn't really have much caliber, honestly, because he's, you know, not actually level 10 anymore, but let's see. Let's see if we can at least catch the 2 more fish that we need. And then it'll probably be time to send him home and see what we can do. Maybe this is actually just because we're level 10. I do love how well, you know, he was level 10. I love how the effect is actually floating on top of the water, but hey. Right, I want him to catch 1 more fish. 1 more fish. You can do this, King. No! Chester, no! Tracks. Kind of tracks. Once again, it would have been really funny if he'd actually, like, had a drink at dinner, and then it's almost as if he's, like, just drunkenly coming and passing out while he's fishing. Oh, good lord. Okay, let's fast forward a tiny bit. Right, you've woken up. Can you now catch me 1 more fish, please?
Yep.
I believe in you, King. You can do it. And I know that I could catch the other fish at the other, you know, back at home. So maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll see. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. 1 more. No. Okay, right. Is this it? No, okay, right. Let's see. No, we can do it. Yes! There we go, there we go, there we go. Right, so, Chester, stop fishing, go home. And then we only have about 2.5 hours left of this day. So I think that that is honestly where we might call it. I know that I said that I really wanted to rotate between every household that I've been playing with in my Forever World so far. Oh, well, no, not in my Forever World, but in my 100 Days series. But honestly, I think that I took a little bit too much time. See, I am such a chronic, like, speed 1 player. And I stop and start quite a lot, as I'm sure that you guys have noticed. So, I think that it is high time that we went and got everybody into bed and then just called it for the episode, I think. And yeah, because as we do that, we're going to be coming up on 6 a.m., which I think is, yeah, again, pretty good place just to end the episode. Why did you literally... Sir, please go to bed. Please go to bed. Please literally go to sleep in your bed. Okay. Right. Oh no, he needs a pee. But right, okay, on that note, my loves, I'm actually going to go ahead and just pause the game right here so that we don't lose too much time into the next day. But thank you all ever so much. Actually, I'm going to do like a little, we'll do like a little zoom in shot just here. Just like that. Very nice. Just for the short. There we go. Because I don't think that I actually mentioned this earlier. I'm actually going to be sharing every single day that I play in this, you know, neighborhood with you guys over on the shorts tab, and I'll be breaking it up a day at a time. So if you know, can't catch a live stream or, you know, one of these longer episodes, then it will be over there for your guys' viewing pleasure. There we go. But on that note, guys, thank you ever so much for watching. Thank you to all of our amazing, wonderful channel members who I'm going to put up on the screen just here. Your guys' support literally means the world. And yes, all your names will be listed here. You guys are all amazing and fantastic and so great. And yes, right, on that note, I'm gonna leave this here, guys. Have a fantastic day. I hope that you're all doing ever so well, and I'll see you again soon.